What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I appreciate each and every one of you guys. They figured out, I believe, where the cryptosporin has come from, and it is Taylor Farms. Taylor Farms, which has bagged produce and things like that. And they, of course, supply a lot of the restaurants and things. And what this is it's not just a problem of Taylor Farms. Let's be clear here. The problem is we have a consolidation of companies. You know, it's funny because I had a customer that was saying that he's a Sherwin Williams paint guy. He's a Sherwin Williams guy. And that's the only paint he's going to use. Well, here's the reality. It doesn't really matter whether it's Lowe's, Benjamin Moore, Sherwin Williams, Home Depot. It's all made by one company. It's the same thing with appliances. You think, oh, that was the company that I had when I grew up, my parents had and everything else. Doesn't matter now. You're getting, you even look at it and say, I don't like Anheuser-Busch. I drink my craft beers owned by the same company. And now what you're getting companies, the big name companies that are buying up these small independent ones for millions and billions of dollars. They're getting rich, the ones who came up with the original idea. You're thinking that you're getting that organic, handcrafted stuff, and it's really made by the same company. And so when we have factory farming, here's the problem. It only takes, as they say, one bad apple to destroy the whole bushel. When they grind meat, so if you're getting hamburger from McDonald's, McDonald's has a company that they makes all their hamburgers. They're not going through and they're chopping up one cow and they're producing that. They have an assembly line with hundreds of cows that are all being processed, and it's all grinding. They're grinding hundreds of thousands of pounds. I don't know exactly how much, but they're not just doing one package of hamburger. That stuff is just coming down, putting the package, coming down, putting the package, coming down, putting the package, sealed up, boom, 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 boom. And when you have that company that's pushing it out, if you have one cow, that's bad. Or the same thing with lettuce, as all the lettuce comes in from the farm on the trucks, it goes into the wash cycle together, it gets chopped up, shredded, produced, and put in bagged. That cryptosporin, which actually they say is a sticky bacteria, that it sticks together with all of that. And what happens is it destroys and goes throughout all of it. And that's the problem of how our food service and food lines and even our vehicles and appliances and things, you get the same problems throughout because it's the same company. The best thing you can actually do is grow your own. I've got a garden here. I canned yesterday 10 half pints of peppers. I get about a cup of cherry tomatoes every day. I've got onions that I'm getting ready to pull. I've got potatoes that in a couple weeks are going to be ready to go. And I'm just doing small stuff. My spices. I've got rosemary, thyme, oregano, Thai basil, all growing on my deck. They look pretty. And I'm not getting cryptosporin. The other thing you can do is buy local. Unfortunately, when you have a Kroger, a Giant, a Walmart, they're one big company. And so they're buying it all from basically the same places and distributing it. If there's a problem like, remember there was radioactive shrimp that was happening, it goes throughout the company. You're better off buying local. Farmers markets and there's a lot of them that aren't legit, but farmers markets that actually grow their own stuff. You're better off that way. I'm glad they found where it came from, and we're going to have to do better because it only takes one field to have raw sewage flow onto it to get people sick across the country. Peace.